50 plus years in Mississippi is still burning. 50 plus years later in Mississippi is still burning. I'm talking about the state that I now live in, the great state of Mississippi. Mississippi have made some tremendous strides in the last few years, but still, the fire is still burning. And it don't seem like it's going to be put out anytime soon. When you get south of Highway 82, the racial tension really starts to pick up. When you get south of Highway 82, all the way down farther to the Gulf Coast, from 82 all the way down to the Gulf Coast, the racial tension really starts to pick up. It's not that bad from South Haven down to Grenada area, but once you get past there, it really starts to pick up. There's a lot of racial wickedness still going on in that state. Y'all seen the news, been seeing the news lately. How black people are being mistreated. How the Republicans are trying to keep a stronghold on the church, on the state. How they are blackballing certain districts and cities. Get around Jackson, Mississippi. It's real bad. They neglect the poor black neighborhoods and take well care of the rich neighborhoods, white neighborhoods. It's just the way it is. It's been in the news. The governor, when the water treatment plant went down, they pretty much treated himself and the rich white people like precious gold. They trucked in good water for them. They got access to good stuff. The poor people pretty much had to fend for themselves. A lot of people say, well, it's a lot of black people on the council down in Jackson, yeah, but the Republicans still have a stronghold on their state. And they ain't never wanted to help nobody. They don't want to take money from a Democratic president. You go back to Obama days, they can't stand handouts. Don't give us no handouts. We earn, but yet they turn around and steal all the money. That's been going on in the state of Mississippi even now. They refuse to take money from Washington when a Democrat is in charge, but they'll turn around and steal the money and use the money. That's what the Republicans do. That happened in all the southern states. They live on the system. They look down on the poor black folks and the poor white folks, but they steal and they live on the system. They ain't had it. Look at what Sarah Sanders is doing in Arkansas. And them companies are shutting down plants in Arkansas left and right. Those Republicans, those racist Republicans, don't do no but ruin states. They refuse help from Washington when a Democrat is in charge. They claim they don't want handouts, but they'll turn around and steal the money. Tate Reed made sure that he won re-election. Pretty much cheated the man, Ron Presley. Hamstringed the election. They are still lynching people of color in the state of Mississippi. I've been hearing stories of the Klan is very much alive and well in the state of Mississippi. It still rears its head over in the Oxford area every once in a while. The racial tension. It's 50 plus years later, Mississippi is still burning. The racist Republicans don't want their state to move forward. They won't even move to have early elections, early voting, rather. They will not change anything for the better because they feel like if they change anything, it's going to be detrimental to them. I love my state. I reside in Mississippi. It's a good state, not gonna lie, but at the same time, it still have its problems. It still have its problems. The churches down there don't preach love unconditionally. They don't preach love, colorblind. The white churches preach politics all the time, and best believe it's one side of politics. They don't preach down the middle politics. The black churches are afraid to preach against racial division. I don't know if it would ever change. Not for the better. That woman just a few years ago that Donald Trump endorsed to go to Washington, that Mike Espy ran against. You heard? We heard what she said concerning lynchings. That's what represents Mississippi. Even that, even it really hit with us and my family just recently. My daughter was refused a scholarship because somebody was hating on her. And we know who it was. They decided that they wasn't going to give her the scholarship that was given to her, all on the basis of hate. They did that. We know for a shadow of doubt who was responsible for it. This college stuff. They refused to let her have it simply because they refused to let her have it. No other reason. It's a problem. And we just hear about cops killing black men, burying them, putting them in shallow graves without even notifying their families. Dirty cops attacking black men. Yeah, they're doing it. A lot of people scared to talk about it. They refused to lock the lady up, the woman that lied on Emmett Till. They knew that they said that lady had died a long time ago. They knew that lady was still alive. They refused to go after that lady. They knew what she was at. They had an active warrant. They refused to go after the lady. They ain't gonna refuse to go after us. I don't care if you're on your sick bed there. They're not gonna refuse to go after you, after us, over something. They gonna do it. I love my state. I live in northern Mississippi. Isn't like I say, north of 82, between 82 and Memphis, it's not bad. But you get south, anywhere south of there, you can get ready for it. You got some spots, like I say, out over there near Oxford area, down around Stockville area. You got some hot spots. But for the most part, north of 82 is not that bad. But they are definitely trying to hold strong in Mississippi with the racial tension. They hide behind the laws and stuff like that. Try to make it look like it don't exist. That's why I can't set horses with those so-called black Republicans. It's like they are bought and paid for by the establishment. Put them out there, make them famous. You want to be on TV, you want to be on radio, yeah. On the way we can, we'll put money behind you if you go out there and beat up on your people. If you go out there and drag your folks, like Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, and all them, we'll support you. As long as you go out there and drag your folks. You married to a white woman? Okay, we're going to support you. You married to a white man? Okay, we're going to support you. But you better not say nothing negative about us. We're going to cut you loose. Long as you play the game and fall in line and do whatever they want you to do, then yeah, they're going to support you. You better not voice your opinion out in the open about something you don't like about the Republican staff. See what's going to happen. They're going to pull their support in a heartbeat. It's a lot about my own people I don't like. The way we act, the way we carry ourselves, at the same time. Foolishness and sin is not limited to one race of people, one color of people. We all human race, but one racial makeup of people. But we continue to be looked at and looked down on like unwanted citizens. But 50 plus years later, Mississippi is still burning.